What's up, guys? It is John from Side Hustle Experiment. In today's video, I'm gonna go over how I avoid buying items that will tank in price. This is what I do. Other people might do other things. A lot of people will just tell you, oh, like just check the Keepa, make sure it's solid. And while that is true, and I will cover that in a little bit, I already did a video about that, which I will put somewhere, showing you exactly on Keepa graphs, like how to kind of know or what to look for. This is going to be more general overview of some other things you could do. So yeah, if you could do me a solid and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it'd mean a ton to me. Really helps other people get to know about this content as well. So most prices, when you are looking at prices or even just products on Amazon, if you're using something like SellerAmp or whatever, you're going to notice pricing. It could be all over the place. But when you're doing what you want to do, number one, we'll start with Keepa, what everyone does. You want to be buying based on the 90-day price. So when you're looking at Keepa, there are exceptions, and you just have to realize if you're not buying at the 90-day price and it's on a price spike, basically if it's like $5, $10 higher than a 90-day price, you have to be okay with that price coming back down to about the 90-day price or whatever the price was. So I like to buy based on the 90-day Keepa chart. I like it to be like nice and straight. It could have like a little up and down, or there's some distinct pattern. So there are definitely products out there where the price goes down, and then as the sellers get off, the price starts to go back up. So if you could catch it back up, you could do that. I probably wouldn't suggest that if you're new, because it's a little harder to see. And also you just kind of want the ones that are straight and looking pretty good. So that's Keepa. Number two, I would say don't shop standard products on sites like Walmart and Target, right? Everyone's going to Walmart or Target. They're all looking for the same stuff. You're looking for groceries. If you're looking for ketchup, you're looking for Heinz ketchup and I don't know, all sorts of like common stuff. Don't do that. You want to be looking for stuff that's a little more rare or harder to come by, or normal everyday stuff. Trying to think of a good example. Like it could be something like home improvement, or I don't know, maybe a certain type of lotion or topical that is dedicated to a certain problem or whatever. Just something more specific and not just like general stuff. General stuff was going to be picked up in a lot of tactical arbitrage scans, which is a software that a lot of leads lists use, that just pulls info from there. So you want to be shopping from, you can buy stuff from there. I mean, I do as well. But I suggest looking for smaller sites or niche sites. I mean, you could literally Google popular beauty websites or cheap beauty products or stuff like that to see if you can find niche websites, which leads me into my next one. Look for coupons and sign up discounts. So a lot of these websites is if you give them your email address, they'll give you like 10% off your first order. Most of the places are always doing sales or clearance. I'm not a huge fan of shopping sales or clearance on bigger sites, but on niche sites, I feel like it's okay. Or it's a little less likely that the price tanks because not many people know that site, or not as many people shop at that site. So when you're looking at that clearance kind of stuff, or more stuff on sale or unique sales, if there's only like a 48-hour sale, that's a little more safer than like a full week or a month-long sale. So finding those smaller sites is good. Another way to do it is Googling the product. So if you Google, like, I don't know, some weird, like, let's say it's Axe hair gel. But it's not Axe, it's like some neat, like it's John's hair gel, let's just say. maybe it's sold at a bunch of stores and on like the second page of Google that you've never heard of. And you start going to those stores and maybe they have the hair gel or maybe they don't, but maybe a sale catches your eye or they have some other products that could be a good fit for your store. So that's another way. Number 4, I would say this is somewhat obvious, but a lot of people don't think about it. But you have to almost buy products higher than you want. Like, you want the most ROI possible. So if you're shooting for 30% ROI and $3 profit, that's good. That's what I'm typically looking for, at least. I would rather have, you know, more leeway, like 40%, 50%, or the percentage could be like 25%, but I'm gonna make $5 to $8 profit. What I'm trying to do is build a buffer between the price and the current price and what I buy for, because I know the price is going down. Someone is going to find this listing eventually. I'm not sure if it's going to be, if I could replan it a couple times or whatever. It's gonna get on a leads list, someone's gonna share it, someone's gonna find it. That's just what happens. So when you're buying something, just know at the price you're looking at, like if it's tight, you're like, like it's just under 30%, or like whatever, it's only $1 short. Well, it's gonna be more than that because that price is definitely going down. And even the keeper charts, like it will just go down, just trust me. Hopefully it doesn't, but usually it does. So yeah, try to build as big as buffer as possible, and that could tie in with coupon codes as well. The last one, and this is probably the best one, is repricing. Having a repricer is super crucial for this. I definitely made this mistake early on, where I was not repricing. I was repricing, but I was using too tight of a range. So basically I was like, oh, like I'm gonna make 30% on this, so I'm gonna have the price go up and down for 30%. But actually that didn't really work because the range is kind of too tight. So what I ended up doing was I kind of set a minimum that I want to make, that I'd be happy making, and I set it right away. So before I was waiting like a week or two to see if I could sell at the highest price or the price I wanted, and then kind of look at it and see if it should be put into the repricer at like a lower percentage discount. So I was like, oh, I want to get the most as I can. But what tended to happen is, as we all do, you get busy, other stuff happens, you don't get to it, and then before you know it, other people jump on the listing, the price is much lower, and now you're looking at like $1 profit, break even, or something like that. But if you set the price, and I've been doing this, so basically let's just say it's $40. That's the sale price. That's what you think when you buy the product. You say, oh, I'm gonna get $40 for this. But if you're making, I don't know, let's say 20, 30%, let's just say 20, if it sells for like $35, I would be fine with that. So what's gonna happen is, if you're using a repricer and you have to use one with like AI, so basically what would happen is, if yours is ready to go and it's, as soon as yours hits a warehouse, it's at 39. So all of a sudden your price is gonna go to 39 right away. And then if it goes to 38, it could drop down again, but then maybe it goes back up to 40, so it jumps back up. But if you're just at 40, you're not getting those 2 sales below it. And usually, if you're not doing that, you're obviously missing out on sales, and you don't have to. I was wasting way too much time going in, resetting the ranges. So now it's an automatic percentage. There's 2 groups. There's stuff that I'm happy getting like 30% on, and there's other stuff that I'm happy getting 20% on. It just really depends. And then there will be, after 30 days, I have it set up where it will just liquidate the inventory. So basically it will sell at a break even no matter what, just because I want to keep the money moving. A lot of times the price doesn't recover, so I'd rather just get what I can and not wait it out. So there's usually a period that I've noticed on the listing where basically the price is kind of going down a little, but then more people get on it and then people start panicking and then the price starts dropping drastically. And what you don't want to be doing is liquidating at the bottom. You kind of want to be going steadily down, and that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's actually been working really, really well for me. So having a repricer is definitely a great idea. I'm using Be Cool, and I'm testing another one right now. I love Be Cool. I just got a free trial. The other one, wanted to see what was going on with that. There's a trial down below if you want the Be Cool. But yeah, guys, those are kind of things you could do. You just have to realize that price tanking, it's going to happen. And as you progress on your journey, you'll get better and better at picking up what may or may not tank in price. I guess a little bonus tip for you guys, if another great way to avoid this is to go wide and not deep. So instead of buying like 20 of an item, just buy 10 or just buy 5 and test the waters. Send in 5, if 5 sell through, look at the listing again, check, oh, did the seller count jump up? Is the price going back down? And based on what's going on, then make a decision. Maybe you buy another 5 because you think like the seller count's going up, or maybe there's no change to the listing, so you go for 10. It just really depends on you and your preference. But yeah, that's kind of some things I've been doing to avoid price tanking. So yeah, it's like really looking at the keep it chart, buying at the 90-day, like realizing that it should sell for the 90-day price. It's not always the case, but if it's on a big spike, it's probably coming right back down. I mean, some people will catch it, but it's coming back down. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, and so we got that. Thought I was gonna sneeze there. Kind of try to stay away from the big box sites for general stuff, and also like kind of big sales. If Nike's running a huge sale, everyone's on that sales page buying the same kind of stuff. But if you're buying like unique sneakers or stuff like that at a discount, like maybe people won't buy those, so kind of keep that in mind. Shop at smaller, less known stores. Use Google to find niche stores and little tiny stores that a lot of other people don't think about. Use coupons, use coupon codes. There's something called Honey, that's like a plugin. There's all sorts of plugins. Do that. Google, there's like a lot of discount like blogs that kind of have discounts or tell you what's going on sale. And then lastly, try to build in products with really big margins so you have room to go up and down. Like I said, if it's tight, I usually don't buy it because it's definitely going to go down. You don't know when it's going to get checked in. And a lot can happen in a week or two before it gets checked in if you're just kind of on the fence about it. So those are them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is there anything you do to avoid price tanking or anything you're looking for? I would love to know. Please like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.